We're wandering through an enchanted forest, and check out what I'm about to walk through. It's like a tree cave. Hello everyone, happy spring! A lot has been going on in the past couple months, so I wanted to share some updates and show you what I've been up to. Let's get into it. Blinded by the light. Oh my god, I just need to like soak up a little sun. Oh my god, it's so cute. Floki's looking out at me. He's not allowed outside yet. It's a little hedgehog. Makes you so happy. If you've watched any of my recent videos, you've probably seen that I have a new office/studio space. It's a room that we used to use just as storage for a whole year before I renovated it, and it's been amazing as my workspace. I have been so much more productive. I've been going from commission to commission and ramping up a lot of my content production here on YouTube and Skillshare and elsewhere. And yeah, I've just been loving it. So in this vlog, you're going to see a lot of in-progress paintings and studies and packing montages, I don't know, all sorts of stuff. But for the most part, it's just been one thing after another. But that's a good thing. It keeps me on my toes. It keeps me busy, and it keeps me motivated, honestly, to continue down this path. It's much harder to build momentum than it is to ride the wave of momentum, if you know what I mean. Like if you stop running and you have to start again, it takes so much more effort than to just kind of fall into the next step as you run. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's do some painting.
Is in a stream. The ocean called for you and me. Still, I'm in this game, but without my closest friend. It's leaving now. I waited here, but nothing came. So I close my eyes, 'cause you reflect in everything.
You're gonna fall.
It's shining.
One fun thing I did in the last couple of months is partake in the Sketchbook revival challenge, I guess it is. It's a 2-week challenge, and you have different prompts / guidance every day for 2 weeks. And each day she invites 2 artists to do a sketchbook session, and you can follow along or just use it as inspiration. And I decided to try it because I was finding that I was getting a little bit like stiff or maybe scared in my sketchbooks. Like I didn't want to paint something that felt like I was messing up. I wanted to free myself from that mindset. This sketchbook revival challenge was perfect. And it's strange because I'm currently wrapping up the 100-day challenge where I'm painting a gouache painting every day for 100 days. And you'd think that by doing that every day for 100 days, I would already be past this fear of like messing up, but I still do. I still get that in the back of my mind. I'm like, someone might see this. Oh no. It's so silly, and it's honestly kind of a toxic mindset. So yeah, I can't control how anyone else sees my art, but what I can control is how I experience the making of the art and doing my best to learn something from that experience and ultimately to enjoy the process. So if anyone out there is kind of in the same boat and you need a little boost or motivation or inspiration to be more free in your sketchbooks, I highly recommend trying the Sketchbook Revival Challenge. And I think you have to sign up to get the videos, but they're all free. They email them to you, and yeah, you can just go look it up. It's quite interesting. Although it's been quite chilly still, I've been going out for almost daily walks, and it has been so healing and reviving. Sometimes I feel like a plant. I just come outside and stand in the sun. Each month, I send hand-painted postcards to my Patreons in a specific tier, and that requires painting, signing, sometimes trimming, making the envelope labels, making a little thank you card, packing, ordering stamps or postage, and obviously putting them in the mailbox. But it's something that I've been doing for a few years now, every single month. And one of the cool things that has come from it is that each month I am guaranteed to be working on a specific theme or project for anywhere from like 10 to 20 hours, depending on how detailed the postcards are. By doing that, I get to hone in on something specific. In this case, I was painting these beautiful grassy fields because I've been so inspired by spring. And I actually posted a video about how to paint grassy fields recently, so that's what you're seeing now. These postcards are headed all over the world, and I'm hoping they'll inspire other people and get everyone else excited about spring as well. I don't know why I felt like talking to you through my moon mirror. I've been really bad at recording things lately. I've just been like loving the spring weather. I've been loving so many projects that I've been working on, and I just don't want to record. But there's so many things I want to make a video about or include in a vlog type video, so I'm just trying to force myself to record now more often. I honestly think I got a bit traumatized by, first of all, falling in the water this winter, the frozen pond, and second of all, when my hard drive crashed and I lost tons and tons and tons of behind the scenes footage that took so much effort to film, and it was all for nothing. So I hated that feeling, and I'm scared of that feeling. And I know I don't have to worry now because I have like new hard drives and backups and stuff, but it's just hard to like get back into the habit and the mindset. Anyways, here we are. I'm about to stream, and I wanted to show you guys my setup. So if you missed my office tour where I remodeled and gave a little tour of my new setup, you can go watch that if you're interested, but this is my typical setup for stream. So what we have here on the right is my painting desk. Well, it's a painting desk at the moment. Sometimes it's a assembly desk and a shipping desk. And this is how I record. I have my camera set up on this movable arm, so I can move it wherever I need to get whatever angle works for the particular thing that I'm doing. Let me know if you guys want like a full video about how I record and do all this kind of thing, because then I could get into more specifics. Also have my face cam up on this little arm and my iPad on this mounted arm. I have lots of arms going on. I also moved my microphone over here, which is on another arm. It has evolved a lot over the years. It used to just be like a tiny little tripod with a little face cam pointing down at my paper. And it has slowly over the years upgraded to all of this. Just water. So I like to spray it first to soften the fibers, and then anything I put on it after that point is going to flow across the paper. It's going to spread around. Yes, we're doing gouache, I'm doing gouache. Just a couple studies. Plein painting. Even if it's not the best connection, I want to do that with a small brush, but it's harder, I think. It's been quite a while since I've done one of my Forest Spirit pieces. It's been such a joy to work on. I love painting all these little forest details and just capturing the beauty of a forest, but in a very magical way. I'll probably make a whole video about this painting because I really want to talk about how I approach my fantasy landscapes and share some of the insights and things I've learned over the years. So stay tuned for one of those videos in the near future. Well, look who came to join me. Hi, baby. What is the printer doing? I finally went through all of my clear plastic sleeves for my prints, And when it was time to reorder, I decided to go with these glassine bags, which are 100% recyclable, and they're made from paper themselves. They're just made with a heat process. So they're much more environmentally friendly and still very protective. Very excited about these. And speaking of prints, that has been another major project of mine lately. So let me walk you through what I've been up to with my prints. Okay, so it's printing time. I'm testing out a couple different designs for these little postcards. I really like it with the border. And this is actually the natural color of the toned paper. I just cropped it. And then this one is cropped into the painting. And I might also try it with a white border. In order to add a white border, what I usually do is open up a Photoshop file that is the exact size of the paper I want to print to. Then I create a border on its own layer. That way I can place all of the images underneath that layer, and the border will always be the same exact size on every single print. A lot of people ask me how I prepare my art for making prints, and I prefer to take high resolution photos with a DSLR. The reason for that is if I want to capture some of the texture, like if it's gouache and I have a bit of texture on the paper, I can manipulate the lighting around the painting, angle it in the perfect angle, and then take a photo. And then when I print that image, it looks like the real thing because there's a tiny bit of shadow involved. Whereas if I scanned it, the lighting would be completely even and I would have less control over that. Okay, this time I did scale to fit. It's exactly the same. What the heck? I increased the border size and I moved the right side one in just a little bit more to compensate for the weirdness that's happening. And now let's see. I think this border is a little too thin anyway, so increasing the border size is good because something like this I think looks better. Having a little bit of extra white space around the edge is good, but not like quite this much. So somewhere between these two. Okay, that's already looking a little better on the sides. How it worked better, but I think I made the right side too big. Whenever I do the first run of a new print, it takes some tweaking. It takes a while to get everything just right. So I usually dedicate a whole day to getting my prints ready. It's not just about getting the border right or the size or whatever. It's also about printing and seeing if the colors are accurate, or going in and adjusting the angle. If I had photographed it at a slightly weird angle, then I have to fix that or re-photograph it. And sometimes there's cat hair on the painting and I didn't notice it, so I have to, Photoshop that out. So it's lots of little bits and bobs, and it's kind of tedious, but at the same time, I'll just, put some nice music on and get into the groove. So these turned out really nice. I'm so excited. I'm not sure how I'm gonna list them yet. I kind of want to do like bundles, like maybe a forest bundle and then a coastal bundle. But before I go any further, I'm also going to test print on some bigger paper just to see if the quality is good enough to sell A4 size. So that turned out really nice. I wasn't quite sure about the quality, like if it would be pixelated, but I was using a very big file, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I printed it on satin paper because I really like these bigger prints, how they look on satin. You have to sort of imagine it hanging on a wall from far away. I don't think I'll offer all of them as A4 prints, just some of the more popular ones or the ones I really like maybe. But I especially love these little guys. They look like the real paintings. It's amazing. Like the matte paper is perfect for printing gouache. While I'm at it, I'm also making a little bundle of my Scotland series. So these are the illustrations I made of some of my favorite places in Scotland. And I have them on my Etsy shop as larger prints, but I've been wanting to do a little bundle of those for ages. So now it's officially going on Etsy as a little 4x6 postcard size bundle pack. If you've made it this far into the video, you earned this discount code, so use it at checkout. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what prints are going to be in the coastal pack, and I think I need to eliminate a few. So I'm just seeing kind of how they look all together, so that they kind of go, so it's more cohesive. And the boats, I really like the boats, but they kind of don't fit. And the tropical, this is the only tropical one, so it feels really out of place, even though I like it. But I am offering this as a larger print, so I feel like I don't really need it in the bundle. But I like the beach ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, beach. Well, there's 5 beaches actually. I could do the boats on their own, like have, like if I paint more boats, I can make a boat bundle, I think. So maybe I'll set those aside. And then these ones, 2, 4, 6, will be the coastal ones. I think that works pretty well. So I have another pack that's mountains and valleys kind of thing. So there's water involved in these ones, but they're inland, or it's like the mountains are more of the focus, so it still works. So I'll keep those together. But check it out, this just happened. The sun. It's been raining for like 4 days straight, so oh my gosh, I feel like I have to drop everything and go outside. Sometimes you just gotta stop and paint. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it's another long one, but when months and months go by, there's a lot to capture and a lot to share. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go with it from now on and stop apologizing for the videos being long. If you're still watching, thank you so much. You are a true fan and part of the community. Don't forget to press the thumbs up button as a way to show your support, and to use my discount code if you plan on buying any of the print bundles. I really look forward to getting out and painting more as the weather improves, and of course sharing that with you all. So I will see you all again soon. Take care. Oh my god. I'm sitting here about to paint. I don't think my camera picks it up, but if you can hear the howling wind and the crackling on the window, oh my god. Don't tell me. It better not be what I think it is. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's snowing. No. I thought we escaped. Oh god, I'm so done. Okay, bye.